When driving a commercial motor vehicle, you know that safe operation depends on constant vigilance. You know that even a momentary lapse in judgment or alertness can have devastating consequences. And you know that any driver who operates any vehicle while impaired by alcohol or drugs is asking for trouble, and maybe asking for tragedy. In order to prevent alcohol and drug-related accidents, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, or FMCSR, mandate testing for drivers of vehicles that require a commercial driver's license, or CDL. These regulations spell out the details of required testing, confidentiality of the results, and the consequences for drivers who fail an alcohol test or test positive for drugs. In this program, we'll cover the key points that you need to be aware of when it comes to alcohol and drug testing. Most drivers agree that alcohol and drug testing is an important tool in keeping impaired drivers off the road.
And I don't think anyone should drink and drive, especially anybody who drives heavy equipment.
Well, obviously you're navigating a vehicle that can weigh as much as 80,000 pounds, and you need all your faculties in order to do that safely. So if you're impaired in any way at all, you can make the job much more dangerous.
Drivers under the influence of alcohol or drugs while they're on the road is a real bad thing for all of us because it reflects on all drivers. And I think that that needs to be controlled. And I'm not against any of the testing or any of those things that go with that.
When it comes to alcohol, the regulations put it this way. No driver shall report for duty or remain on duty requiring the performance of safety-sensitive functions while having an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or greater. Further, the regulations say no driver shall use alcohol while performing safety-sensitive functions, and no driver shall perform safety-sensitive functions within 4 hours after using alcohol. There are similar regulations that prohibit use of controlled substances like marijuana, cocaine, opiates, amphetamines, and phencyclidine. In fact, the regs state that no driver may report for duty or remain on duty requiring the performance of safety-sensitive functions when the driver uses any controlled substance. The one exception is when a driver is taking medication under the direction of a licensed medical practitioner who has advised the driver that the medication will not adversely affect his or her ability to operate a CMV safely. Both the alcohol and drug prohibitions use the term safety-sensitive function. What does this mean? Safety-sensitive function means all time from the time a driver begins or is required to be ready to work until he or she is relieved from all responsibility for performing work. This includes driving, loading and unloading, supervising others loading and unloading, waiting to be dispatched, and inspecting or servicing equipment. The complete definition of a safety-sensitive function can be found in Section 382.107 of the FMCSR.